Welcome to another Crossing Void stream. This one's a bit late because I was busy earlier in the day, but Best Boy is now in the game. The Blue Rose Knight Yu-Gi-Oh! I already rolled him earlier, but right now we're gonna test him out, see what he does. Already raised him to level 70. His psych, pretty okay. And by pretty okay, I mean it's above average. If final damage taken was actually final damage done, it'd be perfect, but otherwise, everything else is pretty good. Not to mention this part, very good, especially since it goes on Kirito support as well, so now Alice has double psych. Anyways, going on to his stats. This is with the talent level at 5, as you can see here, with base level skills. It's one of the highest attacks. Not the highest per se, but one of the highest. HP is middling, so it's decent. So is his defense. His speed, though, very slow, which can be a good thing. Now we're going to get on to his skill. I don't know exactly how this skill works yet, but judging by just the numbers alone, seems kind of weak. But we'll find out when we actually go and test it out. We're going to upgrade his stats first. Hopefully I have enough materials. Yep. Oh, forgot to mention, there is also a unannounced Tatsuya Elementium module that came out. So we're going to have a look at that as well. But first, we're looking at Best Boy. Seeing if he's good or not. There we go, all stats. This is what you're going to be working with when you max out all his skills. Not bad. Alright, this is his cross skill. It's just a single target cross, but seems kind of weak considering it's a 6-point cost and it's single target, but you know, it can be better in practice than in paper. As for his awakenings, this art is, I feel like you have used a better art, not the mind broken Yu-Gi-Oh, but oh well, it is what it is. He just gains 3 stacks of incarnation each turn. Normally he just gains 2, and those incarnation stacks actually affect his skills. But gaining 3 instead of 2 every turn is a lot better. His awakening hue. It's fucking Reinhardt. Oh man, it's Reinhardt. It's Reinhardt. Why? Well, why didn't they have Jin? Jin Kisaragi with his ice cars, considering they're the same themed. But oh well. Not gonna awaken him yet. Let's go away. Go ahead and equip this. Find a stage to test them in, which I think the Psych stage is the perfect one. Psych Zone. Oh yeah, I need to remember to do this. Every time I go up to stage 5 or level 5, I forget and then I just start downgrading again. Anyways, it's AoE, so we're gonna give it a test. Since we're just testing, see what happens. We'll do this. Let's check their speeds. Oh, that's interesting. Let's just give it a 0. This works to an extent. We don't really need stats. We're just gonna practice. See how this goes. Yeah, and like I said, this is kind of late, but I was busy all day. What can you say? At least it's here. All right. So let's see. Up to 6 stacks, 2 stacks already added. So the question is, if he uses his skill, does the stacks get removed? Yes, they do. So increase the damage by 8%. That seems kind of weak. It seems very weak when you consider. Yeah, that's kind of weak. Why? That's depressingly weak. But apparently, I heard there's a bug or something intentional that happens if you have Awaken 5 Vermilion Bird. We're gonna have a look at that, see how that goes. So his main skill is just a tiny frail. But apparently if you have Awaken 5 Vermilion Bird active, it multiplies the stacks, which shouldn't be a thing, but apparently is. So we're gonna skip here until Vermilion Bird is ready. So normally it's 8.64%. Just do this for now until the next turn. Actually, we don't even need to do anything since we're just testing out how it interacts with a Vermilion Bird. Okay, so we start Vermilion Bird. So now he's at 4 stacks, right? So damage taken is 17.28%. That's normal. Now let's see what happens here. So the question is, will it just continue adding on the 2 more stacks to it? Reset to 2 stacks? Or how will it work? What? What? Excuse me, what? Did it just multiply the stacks? No, even then it makes no sense. How did it go from uh, how did it go from 100, well, not 100, how did it go from 17 to 129%? That makes no sense. I'm sorry, but what? Wait, hold up. Because it's extended 2 turns now. This, I am laughing at this. What is this nonsense? This is broken. I am sorry, but what? So this doesn't feel intentional at all. And now it's back to normal. What? Okay, this can actually get very interesting. What? This makes no sense. I'm trying to make sense of this. Okay, 4. I don't even know the math behind it. What is this? Whatever it is, it's pretty silly. We're gonna do some funny stuff here since we can actually test this out. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is gonna be funny. I think this might work. Though I'm not too sure. Will I have enough SP? I might. This means that it has to be 0 then. We're gonna test this out. It's gonna be pretty hilarious, but hey, I've seen funnier stuff. Don't think the rest of them matter that much. Let me equip this here. This here. It needs Vermilion Bird, which is funny enough as it is. What the heck? Something off? Ah, that's why. The talents are weird. Let's fix this back to aggression. Try to strength. That's fine. This one's aggression. Does this work, or does it have to be this? We'll test both out. We'll go with this one first. Their stats only 120%. This is perfectly fine. And no, it's not. I need to equip their psychs. It's equipped, it's equipped, it's equipped. Doesn't have one yet. And now it's equipped. So let's have a go. See how this works out. And right here, I do nothing. Or I do this. This should work. Yeah, it works. Can use this right away. Of course it does great. Tenshi Climax. Oh my god, this works. Oh my god, this works. Ugh, that's kind of weak. Do we use Vermilion Bird here? I think we do. This is what we use this. Why does it feel like we're going to be short on SP? Yeah, it feels like we're gonna be short one climax. We are short one climax. Oof, right on the big turn too. Actually, this is fine. One less climax. I think it just forces us to change our rotation. One less climax. And this is now 129% for whatever reason. Okay, just don't crit, but still do 1 million. I think I see how it goes now. Okay, so it's gonna be one climax short. And of course it doesn't crit. This game. I think I have the gist of it now. It's a weird funny thing. I don't know why it works like this. 100% sure it's unintentional. But from the looks of it, can I get in a speed that's in between those two? That's too slow. That's too fast. That's too fast. Miyuki? Almost there. That was just so close. I don't really have anyone else. That's too fast. That's too fast. Oh man, it's rough. It just doesn't work out, huh? Yeah, everyone is either too fast or too slow. Oh man, that's not gonna work. Nope. It's very tough to get in between that 6 speed difference. Yeah, it's not happening. Wait. Yeah. Nope, it ain't. Not happening. That speed difference. I guess we're stuck with the other one. Hold on. I think I have an idea. If we start climaxing on turn 3, no, but then we still need to do. If we start climaxing on turn 3 instead, we can skip one of the turns. But we want to climax starting on turn 2. Is Miyuki better? Or is Accelerator better? I know Accelerator has higher attack, but his Psych is kinda... yeah. We're gonna check him out. Yeah, his Psych is just attack up, which doesn't beat final damage bonus that Miyuki has. We're just gonna fix our skills a bit. Whoops, one too many, and then that changes to aggression. There we go. If I'm right about this, this is gonna be, it could be funny. So with her equipment, we're gonna equip this here. I don't think it matters too much regarding these two, but we're just gonna do this anyways. Change this to aggression. It's awfully weird how that interacts with Vermilion Bird. It shouldn't be doing that, but for whatever reason it does. And I can't even figure out the math behind it because 17 times 6 is not 129. It's just 102. It makes no sense. Nah, well, I don't think it really matters much for UGO. Anyways, equip their Sykes. Equip that on, equip that on. That's equipped, that's equipped. Huh? Battle aggression, outdoor strength. 119. That's a bit lower, but we have to make do for the... hold on, the speed isn't even right. It's too fast. It has to be accelerator. Oh boy. Guess it has to be accelerator. Let's see how this works. Let's take the one from accelerator. And equip the perfect ones from... there you go, the perfect one. Wait, what? No, the set you need isn't that. It's the mix set. Wow, this is completely messed up. Oh, okay, hold on. Okay, mix set. You need to take the one that UGL has. Yep. And UGL equips the one that Accelerator had, which is perfect fit. And then who has Vermilion Bird? Tomoka has Vermilion Bird, so just to boost the bleed damage, you're getting Getoka. Yeah, this is fine. 122%. Still not gonna crit, but whatever. now let's check the rotation. Okay, so I do not do that turn 1. I do this. And I do this. Yeah, this isn't as good as I thought it was going to be because of the way the climax works. It's all because of the speed. It throws it off. Oh wait, VB is active now with a 6 stacks? Huh. So it's 25%, which is as expected. Of course it doesn't crit. So 4, 5. I have to extend it. Yeah, it has to be extended. Ugh, that doesn't work. I think this works. I think it has to rotate between the two. I don't know. That was scuff. But what is this nonsense? It doesn't work. I am sure there is a way to make this work, but this rotation isn't it. It doesn't work with Tenchi. Probably has to be someone like Mei Taiga. And of course it doesn't crit. Tenchi. Every time. Why? Yeah, it doesn't work. It's weird. It's less climax, but it still does just about the same damage? What the heck? This makes no sense. This game doesn't, I don't understand. I don't understand how this game works. Hmm. Let's try this instead. This should be better. Actually, hold up. Now that it's 681. Nope, still doesn't work. Oh wow. But hey, with it, how this is now, we can actually work this out with Miyuki. Or accelerator. This is weird because that's all because of something that's probably a bug that's gonna get fixed. Because I don't know the math behind it, how somehow it gets that high. So more than likely it's not intentional and should get fixed. Alright, so we should start climaxing on turn 3? Yeah, we should start climaxing on turn 3. Okay, so we do this. Do we do rear damage? Yeah, we have to do rear damage to change her climax. Otherwise, it doesn't work. And then here, we'll do 4 SP. I think I messed up. Yeah, I messed up. I messed up. I messed up this completely. It's supposed to do 0 SP. We'll fix it later. Uh, yeah, we messed up. What we were supposed to do was okay. We still have three more tries, so we can figure out the rotation. Don't know why I want to do this just for this one-time thing, considering how it's gonna get fixed, but it's still something interesting in and of itself, and how that shouldn't be a thing, but is. Like, that's 51%. I don't get it. It should be higher? Are you supposed to wait till it gets to 6 stacks and then just do the thing? I have a feeling that's what you're supposed to do. Because this is 120% and it makes no sense. Okay, I think I know the rotation now. Worst comes to worst, we just go back to Tenshi. It's weird. That interaction is not how that's supposed to work, but okay, so how we want to do this is we zero cost here. We change her skill here. And then we zero cost here. We zero cost here. And do we frail here or no, we don't frail here. We 4 cost here, right? Yeah, we 4 cost here. That way, starting our next turn, it's actually the highest percentage frail that's going to be possible because of how VB works, Vermilion Bird. Okay, so we Vermilion Bird here, and then we use the frail now. And then because of how it works, should be right. The next time we use it, it's going to be like maxed, which is going to be hilarious. And then because of the way the frail works, it's possible to skip out on Tenshi. Yeah, because it's a 155% frail, we don't need Yugi on this turn, which does hilarious stuff. because now it's now at 155%, and we are boosting it even further. Oh man, this is some bonkers interaction. This should hit over 200 milli, or this should hit over 2 mil easily. No, what? Okay, I am confused. That did less than I thought. Is it? That's just weird. Why'd I do that? I don't know, it's just weird. Anyways, that's a broken interaction that's not meant to happen, so we're just gonna go back to our old rotation. It's gonna get fixed anyways. So let's just go back to our better rotation. That's not gonna get fixed. I am 100% sure. I don't remember the rotation though. Oh shoot, that's bad. That's bad. That is bad. I mean, hmm. Just knowing that interaction in and of itself is just weird. Yeah, that's a nice bug. I highly doubt they foresaw that. So we're gonna finish up this Decrepit Dream, and then we're gonna go back to working on checking out his cross. And actually, do we even need to check out the cross? From the looks of it, the damage is kind of underwhelming, which means Yu-Gi-Oh is just kind of a stat stick. That's why he ends up being just a stat stick, which is perfectly fine because Yu-Gi-Oh is perfectly fine as a stat stick. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. He'll just stay at stat stick and then that's perfectly fine. Now where's the Yu-Gi-Oh? Wait, what? What'd I do? Yeah, and then these two don't matter because they're not even attacking. They'll bleed it on you just because. Everyone has their psych. Oh no 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 no! This is supposed to be Tenshi. And let's see if I remember the rotation. I think I should. I don't know. I don't remember the rotation. I think it's this. Oh wait, never mind, I remember now. The rotation speaks for itself. And of course this doesn't work. Every time. No crits. I love this game. Somehow it's always just Tenshi that doesn't crit. Yep, and then the rotation is pretty much self-explanatory from here. Just spam the same skills over and over now. Come on, just crit. Of course, the last hit doesn't crit. Ah, that's missing out on 2 mil damage right there. Every time. How? Tenshi confuses me. And how her crit checks work. Well, it's not the crit checks themselves, it's just and how she just doesn't crit at times because of that. Check all our buffs. That's a lot of buffs. Yep. Tenchi always throws me off. I think we'll still get a very decent number. Oh wow, that's terrible. All because of the crits. Yeah, this game makes no sense. When she fully crits, it's so much, but when she doesn't crit, it's just like nothing. That makes no sense. This game. Anyways, after this, we're gonna test out the not test out, but have a look at the Tatia module. Tatia, I feel like him getting a module is way too early when you consider units like Alice, who's been in the game for so long, a Bride Kuroyuki and Butterfly Kuroyuki not getting any bonus, or not bonuses, but any modules. Tatia's came out recently, and yet he's already getting a module, which makes no sense. The modules are supposed to be for fixing the older characters, not giving the newer characters buffs even more. But hey, I'm not in charge of balancing things. The devs can do whatever the devs want to do. Despite some of the stuff I disagree with. Actually, why is it 2 limited this time? Last time was 1 limited unit. I just hope Miyuki gets a fix. Emmy should get buffed as well. But Miyuki herself is kind of disappointing right now. Of course it doesn't crit. But yeah, Miyuki really needs a buff. She has basically no EX talent because of the way her talent works, in which she gets bonus damage to units under 30% damage. I mean under 30% HP, but if something's already under 30% HP, at that point everything is overkill. There's no need for it. On top of which, her climax skill is I think either a frail or an attack down, and those percentages are very low. Her 3-point skill is a dispel, which also has very low percentages. And of course it doesn't clan. Why Tenshi, why? This is what happens when Tenshi doesn't crit. Well, either way, it's really weird for Miyuki. The only saving thing that Miyuki has is her 5-point cross with 0, and that actually does very good damage. But aside from that, Miyuki is, how do I say this? Subpar? Below average? No, that's putting it nicely. She's just bad. Which is depressing because Miyuki has very high attack, but her skill percentages kinda make her bad. Yeah, it's a frail. 583% for a 10-point climax. It's half of what a normal 10-point climax does. Well, not half, but almost half. And then this, that's just depressing. For example, no, I shouldn't use her as an example. She has the 700. Oh, this is at level 1. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Level 1 already outdoes Miyuki. What's a good comparison? Mikoto. 972%. Raw pure damage. 972. Even as a bleed, this does more. Ugh. Poor Miyuki. Anyways, let's go mess around with Tatsuya's Elementium. I'm not going to bother pronouncing this because I have no idea how to pronounce this. Let's see the second CAD mark on them until the battle ends. What does it mean, second CAD mark? I don't think that works because his skills unleashes front enemy, one target enemy, a mark. And so his unique skill doesn't do anything. Skill. Takes physical damage. So, hold on. So basically what it does is it doesn't work in single target because the CAD mark and the magic mark is different. And if you use either of the skills, it causes the magic mark. Oh, that's depressing. So this is basically only for AoE. We're just going to test it out later. First, we're going to figure out his traits. Gentle, search in, search. What? Okay. That's a weird one. There we go. Mysterious. Yep, that does describe Tatsuya perfectly. Brocon. I think that should be replaced with Siscon and Yuri. I guess Tatsuya is a girl now and Miyuki's a guy. Oh wow, I don't even have the star materials for this. So what is this? I guess we don't get to test it out. Okay. But if no, we do to an extent. 8. I forgot those were things. But let's see, he needs 2 traits. And then, yeah, I think we can. 2 traits. I'm not going to be able to. I don't have enough materials to check it out. Yeah, because it requires 2 traits. I don't have it. Now, Syscon, that one's fine. Yeah, I hate this system. If this doesn't... Ah, shoot, I just passed it. Ah! I really hate how this system works. If this doesn't work, I'm just gonna have read up on it. Because why did you make such a system in the first place? It makes no sense. It costs materials to shuffle for it, and then it costs even more just to... Yeah. And sometimes like this, you don't even get the right stats. Scientism. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna get the third one, see what that one is. I might not even get it. Oh, wait. Ah! Public Morals Committee. That's not even the right one. Oh yeah, did I forget to mention enhancing also costs the same materials? Yeah, so good luck. I don't think I'll even get to see it, so I'm just gonna... There we go. Okay, so now we have to enhance. Looks like in the end we don't get to see it at all because we don't have enough materials to enhance. Nice game design, guys. Nice game design. Because look, if I enhance this, I ran out. And then I enhance this, I run out. Nice game design. But let's see. Well, at least test out how the CAD markings work. If it's exactly like I think it is, it's not going to work in single target. But I think someone else already did, so I'm just going to read up on what it does. Tatsuya does. Let's see. For Genius Magic Engineers, all allies engaged with Tatsuya's exclusive talents gain 7.5% more crit rate at the start of their turns. And it's only one turn. That's terrible. Let's see. The first one is Normal Life of 2. The trait needed is Calm. Another trait needed is Mysterious, and it needs Reflection Master. And then it just boosts Tatsuya and Miyuki's Mirage Bat skill by 11%. So it just boosts the cross. That's also terrible. It basically... Let's check Public Moral Committee before I say anything else. Vocation Public Morals Committee, Reflection Master, and Trait Calm. Tatsuya deals 5.4% more damage to enemies with Magic Mark or CAD Mark. It makes Tatsuya an AoE unit. That's all it does. It does nothing for his single target. Because here, I'm going to Magic Mark the front unit. And then he gets a CAD. It's not even perfect AoE. It just marks 2. It just basically turns Tatsuya from a single target to a double target unit. It's not even complete AoE. Why? Okay, so I'm going to attack the rear next and then see how that goes. I mean, it does make Tatsuya very good in stages with 2 enemies, but where the heck are you going to find stages with 2 enemies? Those are very rare. Most stages are single target or triple target. Okay, let's see. So if I mark the rear enemy, it marks the front. The middle enemy is safe from all this. This makes... Wow, this is kind of underwhelming. I hope they have buff Tatsuya, but it's very underwhelming. Yeah, I guess it's very underwhelming. I just hope the third one isn't that bad as well. The third module we're supposed to get for the week. I mean, not the week, the month. Where am I going? It should be in the notice. Overall, that was very disappointing. Oh yeah, this is a thing. Let's just ignore the Chinese, but this is one of those special perfect tens, sort of, but it's a random unit. And speaking of, if they're putting Butterfly on Alice, why did they give Tatsuya a module when these two could have gotten it? Then again, Tatsuya getting a module more than likely means that Tatsuya banner is getting a rerun. So if you do like Tatsuya main or the limited edition Tatsuya, you can kind of skip Yu-Gi-Oh and just use it to roll for Tatsuya instead. Yu-Gi-Oh overall was just kind of disappointing. Aside from the fact that his glitch skill is amazing in the interaction with Vermilion Bird, everything else is just kind of weak. The skill percentages with the cross, even boosted, barely reaches the same skill as a same damage percentages as a 4-point cross. So it's kind of weak in that regards. I'll double check that out, but these are the units that are in this special thing. What I do want from here is nothing really. I already have Awaken 5 Alice, Kuroyuki Hime, Butterfly, Tomoka. Oh, actually, I can use a Mikoto and Shana. I can awaken them further. That should be fine. Miyuki's already max, Kirito's max, Asuna's already max, so just 2 and 2. It's just these two or these 4 that I don't have Awaken 5, so they should be fine. I'll roll it anyways. Right, it begins on the 14th. What? It should already be there then. Call the Blue Rose. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh banner that we have here. I probably should have gone over this first. His skill is Armament Full Control Art. It's just a weaker Frail that has funny interactions with Vermilion Bird, but otherwise the Frail is kind of low compared to a normal AoE Frail. I'll show that in a bit. Deals physical damage, arcane damage. Yep, this is kind of weak as well. The illustration is very nice, and then the Reinhardt limited SU is good, but otherwise kind of disappointing. The new Psych, which is already shown, is amazing. Oh, I forgot to show the other art. I'll go over that in a bit. And then the update notice, Soul Liberation Yu-Gi-Oh is here. The new Psych. And I like how there's nothing about yeah, Tatsuya's, wow, Tatsuya's module was in here, but nothing was announced about it. And here we go. This is the wonderful encounter. I'll roll this later. Not too important right now. I already have everything needed. So let me double check. Nope, I can use the butterfly. I'm still off by 1. Yeah, that should be fine. I wouldn't mind butterfly then. And then I think I'm off by 1 on Shana as well. Yeah, somehow I'm off by 1 on Shana. And then Mikoto becomes Awakened 3. Yeah, everything's fine. Croneko support is already Awakened 3. But anyways, let's talk about the skill of Yu-Gi-Oh! The skill percentages. The Frail here is 14% at level 25. The average stacks you're going to have for Yu-Gi-Oh! If you use this Frail every turn, it's pretty much 12%. Where is Yu-Gi-Oh? Yu-Gi-Oh! Right here. Actually, it's less. The skill damage percent is less because this is only 184%. and 4.32. It's only 12.96. Even with Awaken 3, you only get 12.96. The only good thing is that the Climax heals HP, but why would you need a heal? You're not using it to heal. In Decrepit Dream, everything else is just better. Here's, for example, my Mikoto that's Awaken 3 plus. There we go. Electrocutes all enemies dealing physical damage. The percentage is weaker. I mean, the attack itself is weaker. It's only 170%. However, 21%. It's already higher than Yu-Gi-Oh's 3 stacks every turn, which is only 16%. If I'm right. 12.9. Math is hard, guys. And then this here is 14%, but the skill itself is 230%. And then to top it off, the damage taken pretty much increases to the same if I am awakened. Oh, it only goes up to 18%. That's kind of bad. Yeah, it's a weaker frail, but the thing is, even though it's a weaker frail, it's still a lot better than having to wait 6 stacks, since you can use it consecutively over turns. The only way Yu-Gi-Oh's frail beats that is if you're skipping turns, and you don't want to be skipping turns when you want to be frailing every turn. Because rather than having 25% every other turn, 21% every turn and 18% every turn are beats that. So kind of depressing. The only upside is that weird interaction with Vermilion Bird, in which it does 155% for whatever reason by extending it, which more than likely is a bug that's not intentional. And then Best Friends, it's 258%, with each stack of incarnation giving it 7.8%. So let's math here. At max stats, it gains a 46% boost, so almost just 300. Or 316 because of the Star Cross bonus. No, 356. Assuming you get the maximum cross for a 6-point cost. But then you look at this, and it's 285, but add with 57, it's 340. 342, and it's a 4-point cost. It's like, why? And it's not just that either. Most other units, let me show you a different unit. Even Toma, for example. That's AoE, 4-point cost. Same thing, 345. Or 342 for 4 points. If the Yu-Gi-Oh! And Dual Blaze Kirito Cross was 4-point cost, it would make perfect sense, but it's a 5-point cost. I mean, it's a 6-point cost. It's overcosted. The damage worth is barely above a 4-point cost, and that's at max stacks, and you aren't getting max stats because every time you use your support skill or the cross skill, the stacks disappear. Consumed, yeah, that's just, why is he so underwhelming? There's only 2 upsides right now. His stats, his raw stats, and the interaction with Vermilion Bird. Once again, more than likely a bug that's going to get patched out. But other than that, if you like him, roll for him. He's an amazing uh, stat stick as a slow support stat stick. He's one of the highest, not as high as the what's it called, Kuro Yukihime, because she gets that super sweet 15% physical attack boost psych, but Yujiro only gets 9%, so 4. That puts him at the 5th spot, right above Taiga support and accelerator support. The highest goes to Kuro Yukihime, then Shiro Alice because they have 15% attack psychs. And then Tatsuya support is after that with 12% attack psych. Then Asuna support is above that with 15% attack psych. But Eugeo being above Taiga and Accelerator, it's pretty decent. So if you don't have Shiro Alice or you want to use Shiro Alice on someone else and you need a second high attacks support, Eugeo does the job as a slow support. Oh, and then let's go into his raising project. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I know this. I know this. I am blanking on this, but I can't think of it. Who is this? I am blanking on who this is. Come on. I'm blanking on it. I can't think. Oh well, forget about it. If I don't remember, it's probably not someone important. But other than that, overall the update was kind of disappointing. At least he has an animated illustration. That's fine. Hopefully, the next limited isn't as bad. What I'm gonna do is just have this one copy of him, and then the rest of it, I'm just gonna save up. I'm not even gonna bother rolling for Tatsuya because his module didn't really fix him as well. It just tried to make him AoE, but not even completely AoE. Just an overall. I mean, it makes him very amazing for uh, double enemy stages, but those are very rare. So I'm not gonna bother rolling for him. I'm gonna just save all these for the next limited. Hopefully, the next limited unit, which is gonna more than likely happen during 1.5 anniversary. If not, it'll be during the summer, but hopefully the next limited is someone who I want. Just give me Emmy, limited Emmy, anyone? That's what I'm asking for. If limited Emmy comes in, I will awaken her, 5 her instantly. Well, not instantly, but within the same 24 hours. There we go, within 24 hours. I can't say instantly because I do have to roll for her, but I will raw micro roll for her. And then I think, yeah, that's pretty much the only other unit that I would currently in the game that if it gets a limited unit, I will awaken 5 within the 24 hours. But everyone else is just underwhelming, overall underwhelming update. Don't forget to do this thing, not this thing, defend this city. Apparently it's in the 3rd stage now, and then we have to go beat up everything to restore it, but don't forget to do that. yeah, this mixed event. And then yeah, that's it. Nothing else. Underwhelming update. And then I'll see you again